Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Stormworks video and welcome to episode 53 of our classic career survival series. In today's video, we're going to be continuing on with our new mineral transport helicopter. So we'll start off by building an engine to fit up in the back and then add the necessary bits and pieces to get this thing flying by the end of the video. But anyway guys, as always, I hope you'll enjoy. Let's get started. And here we are in the workbench. So let's get started with the engine first, I suppose. Let's make a little hole in here and we'll just lay these down like that so we have a little platform to build on. Perfect. Alrighty, so let's go to modular. We're going to need some of these ones, some crankshafts, and we're going to start right here. And we're going to bring that back to about there. Should be fine, hopefully. So let's get a drive belt to put on the front just like this, and we might put some starter motors in while we can see what we're doing in there. We'll go like that. Perfect. Good. Alrighty, now this floor can actually go under there now. We're going to need some cylinders. Let's put some underneath. So turn that around. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. How many we got here? 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot. That is a lot for a medium-sized helicopter. Anyway, that's all right. Plenty of power if we need it. We'll go along like this. And can we get that to go? There we go. All the way along towards the back. Perfect. That's probably a little bit overkill, isn't it? It should be fine. I'm not really too worried about it. Anyway, let's grab a clutch and we'll chuck it on the back like this. Turn that around. Boom. Very good. Perfect. So let's get the coolant sorted first. I want to have some radiators on the side here. I think it'd be pretty nice. Let's go with some manifolds. Now, what I might do, I might go underneath here. So maybe, how do I want to do this? I want them to pipes to sort of come around and come up and attach to some radiators sitting here. So let's see how we go about this. So I'm just looking, I'm thinking we might put some radiators like that, one on each side. That doesn't look too bad. And then the pipes will be down here and then we can connect that up fairly easy actually. Alrighty, so that is in the middle there. What I might do then, I might change how we've done this. What's that? Nothing? Okay, that can all go. Oh no, not those ones. That's fine. We'll go like this. I might move these back to about here and then we're going to come around, put a couple of pumps in, I think is important. So let's go pipe. Let's see what we can do here. So this one needs to come down like that. This one needs to clear that as well. So it's going to have to come down to, let's go like this. Good. And I suppose this one can go straight back that way. Now this is weird, isn't it? I don't know if this is going to work. Let's get a pump and see what we can do here. We'll grab one of these, chuck that on the end of that one. Can I go that way? Good. That's going to have to, okay, so I've sort of blocked myself off there. That's all. So what I might do, if we bring this one back that way, we'll grab a couple of straight pipes, not pippy, we need pipe. Some of these ones, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and then this will come back down and connect to the pipe, I suppose, the pump rather. Go like this, good. And then this one will come down, go like that, nice. Grab another one of these, come down another one, and then this will come towards the back and have another pump going the opposite way here. So let's connect these up and then we'll chuck the pumps in, so we'll go like that. Turn this one around, and I suppose what we'll do is put the pumps in the same spot, just like this. Very good. Let's go pump, and we're going to go like that. So that's going out, and then we're going to need this one going that way. That should be a-okay. Very good. So we've got all our pumps in. We've got the radiators in. We've got some nice big radiators, actually. Takes up our whole viewing spot, but that's okay. We'll live with that for now. We'll have to anyway. So let's go back to modular. And we're going to need some exhaust. So if we put those right there and there, I suppose won't hurt. Okie dokie. And they'll come straight up. And I suppose, or maybe they should exit out the back here. That might be a little bit better actually. Let's do that. Let's come out like this. And then we're going to get some pipes and we're going to come down. Yep, just like that. Good. And then we'll have some exits right there. That's probably fine. So let's go port, I suppose. We'll chuck some of these in like this. Turn that around. That would be pretty good there. And it's just a matter of connecting this up. So let's go back to pipes and connect this up to those exhausts. We need to come up. So turn that around like that. And we just need a straight piece to join up there. I suppose we should put a cat in as well. Not a bad idea. So what do we got here? Exhaust out. So that needs to be turned around. Doesn't it go that way? Let's check that one. Exhaust in, exhaust out. Okay, that's fine. That will probably not be right, actually. That's going to be in the way. Exhaust in. So these have to be solid blocks, I just realized. Let's get an angle, turn that around like so, and a straight piece like that. And then we're just going to need an intake. So we're going to chuck that one right there. Perfect. And we're going to need some pipes. So we'll come up like 1, 2, and we'll just break in right there if we can. Good. Get a port out. and chuck that like that. So that should be connected up. Yes, it is. Good. All right, so we have our intake, we have our exhaust, we have our coolant. We just need some fuel. Let's go fuel, grab one of these, and I have no idea where we're going to put these fuel tanks yet. I haven't sorted that out. I was thinking in the side of here, but that's not going to be very much, is it? We'll have to work something out, I guess. But for now, we'll just put the manifold in, get started with it. So we do have a little bit of room back here in this whole area. We could put fuel in there, but then it's going to make too much weight at the back. We already have the engine there. So maybe we should try and store fuel in these side bits, and maybe, I don't know, it's not going to be a very big fuel tank though, that's all. We'll sort it out. We will sort it out. Let's just chuck one of these down like that. Good, and I suppose, what do we need to do? We need to get an angle, so let's put that on there. Go, boom. But before we go any further, let's go back to modular, and let's link everything together with some of these. So I'll fit as many of these in as I can. We'll go one there, and can't really see too much. Let's just get rid of all that so we can see what we're doing at least. Oh, can only fit one on the bottom. Oh dear, that's not good. We can fit heaps on the top though, so that's all right. Turn that around like this. We'll fit as many of these as we can. Boom, boom. And I didn't do it on both sides. Perfect. Let's try this again. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that should be fine. Hopefully we need to put one here too. Doink. And yeah, that's all we can fit on the bottom, unfortunately. But that's how it's going to be. Okay, that's all right. And we'll just fill that back in like so. Okie dokie. Not too bad. You know what we do need though is an alternator. I forgot about that. Do we have room on the bottom? Yes, we do. Awesome. Let's grab an alternator. And we'll just chuck it right there. Very good. Alrighty, nice. Let's block that off, and we'll say that the engine is mostly finished. So what we'll do now, we're going to try and sort out these fuel tanks. So let's just open up here, I guess. Open up a little bit more if we can see what we're doing, and maybe get rid of some of these on the top. Okie dokie. So how on earth are we going to do this? We need to try and allow fuel to come back in. That's all. Can we get rid of one of them maybe? Will that be alright? We've still got plenty in there. Because these medium hoppers hold about 125 each. So that's not too bad. That should be more than enough. So maybe we could just have 4 and we can have our fuel right in the back here. That's probably a better idea, actually. Let's go with that. So what we'll do, we get some wedges, which is some of these ones, and we'll come along here. If I can get them to go the way I want. Boom. Okie dokie. And we'll just come up like this. That'll be fine. At least we can store a little bit more in here. Go boom. And up like that. Okie dokie. It's not too bad. Let's put some upside down on here as well. Go like this and to there. And then what we might do to cover in that hole, I might get rid of them. And we might just put some big ones along there. That's probably a-okay. So we'll go like that. And then we're going to need a spawner. So we'll grab one of these and we'll put it just in there, as well as the meter. Let's go and meter. We'll grab a liquid meter. We'll chuck that right on top, just like that. And then we just need to fill all of this in how it was, I suppose. So we'll go up like this. Actually, before we do that, let's just work out where it's going to stop. So maybe we should have the fuel tank stop about here. That's probably big enough, actually. That's a fair bit of fuel. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. So what's going on with this there? So this is still fuel, is it? So let's put one more layer on here. So we go like that. Good, and we'll just fill that in like that. That's probably fine. What do? Okay, they block that off. You know what we can do? We could put some of these in like that. Cool. So that's probably a big enough fuel tank, actually. It's a fair bit. So let's go with that now. That means this can actually come straight in. So let's go pipe, and we're going to need an enclosed one. Turn that around like this. No, one more. Bump. And then we're going to need a port on the end of there. So we'll just go like this, grab this, go like that. Perfect. Okie dokie. So that will suck the fuel up, and it's just a matter of blocking this off now, isn't it? We are going to have to gearbox on there. So let's just put a little layer across the top there. Bit of a messy fuel tank, isn't it? But anyway, it should work fine. Let's just fill that in, and that should be sealed off now once we fill all that in. Very good. So we just need to get our pieces and make this the same as how it was. We'll come along like this, and there's just a few odd bits on the outside here. Alrighty, so that is the fuel tank done. Let's break in here and get this gearbox sorted now. So let's go like this and make a little bit of room for ourselves. Okie dokie. So let's get a pipe. We're going to have to come up first, aren't we? Yes, to clear everything else. So let's go gearbox. We'll grab one of them, chuck it on that way. I don't know why I'm doing this in a random color. That's fine. No, I need the white color, please. Thank you. Alrighty, so now this has got to split off to the back and the front. So maybe we can go pipe, and we'll have this one go towards the side. I guess that's probably fine. And this will come down and head towards the front. So let's do that one now. And then we'll work out the other one. So let's go straight piece. We'll go up this way, and this will come towards the front, come over, and it will shoot down through here, which we're going to have a big old pipe going through all the way to the front propeller. Very nice. Alrighty, so let's just sort that one out. Let's get some straight pieces, turn that way, and drag it all the way through to here. Then we need to break in. Let's make a little bit more room. All right, so we can see what we're doing now. Now, where is that coming through? There it is. Okay, so let's rotate that one that way. And then we're going to need some more pipes. We'll come 1, 2. How much more do we need to come? That was it. Okay, now we need an angle. So we'll connect this one up to there. And everything is looking pretty good. So we'll come to here. And then just a few of these ones. Go 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay, so that's that one sorted. Now let's get the back done, and then we'll fill everything in. So the whereabouts is that coming through? Should be right here. Yes, it is. Hello. And we go like this. And that's got to come down to the front. So we go this way. Then this one's got to come that way. Okay, hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys. Sorry. And we'll drag that to there. Very good. All right, now let's fill everything in. And we might fix up a little bit of the paint as well while we're here. All right, so I've just fixed up the painting. As you can see, it's looking a little bit better. Now, what I think we should probably do next, let's add a fill port and a vent on before we forget. So maybe we should have the vent up fairly high. Let's break in. Oh, no, just to here is fine. We're going to grab a port, sit it on the outside like this. This will be the vents. Now we're going to need a gas relief valve, one of these ones. And we'll chuck that up in here, off there. Good, that's not going to hit anything, no. And then we're going to need a port on the other end of that. So we'll go like this, up that way. Very good. Alrighty, nice. Let's fill that one back in. And then we're going to need a fill port. We can just chuck that down here. We'll be fine. What's that doing? Okay, that's covering that. Right. Okay, well, it should be fine. If we chuck a fluid part on the outside here, what do we need? Just one of these, a fluid hose anchor. If we chuck that right here, and then we'll get a big port, one of these ones. And can I see what we're doing? Is that it there? Good. That will block off that part there. Very good. Okie dokie, so let's fill that one back in. And then we'll just fix up the paint on that quickly. And a little bit of yellow right there. Not too bad. We'll fix that up too. Awesome. So we have our vent and our fill port. Very good. Alrighty, so let's get a gyro sorted. So we're going to need one of these ones. Where can we fit this? What about under here? Is that a good spot? It's probably as good as any. We'll turn that around and we'll chuck it right there. Or we should probably hide it, shouldn't we? We probably should. Let's chuck it in the back like this. We are going to need a way to get in here at some stage as well, just in case something breaks. But yeah, that's a thing. Also, we're going to need a controller, a modular engine controller. Is this one's the one that we always use? This should be right. So we'll chuck that one right in here too. Bump. Very good. And then the other part we're going to need is a tandem bit for the this one, tandem rotor. That's it. So we're going to chuck that one just there as well. Okay, so we got a little bit to hook up. And then we should probably get some of the interior ready. So let's go in here. Let's actually get rid of these. And I might use some other display pieces. I might use some of these ones. So we'll turn this around, go like that. Might have a couple of them up here for now. We'll see what else we're going to need. So on this side, we might have some engine information. So maybe we can have up, yes. We can have temperature. And then we can have fuel and batteries. Probably a good idea. Fuel and battery. Very nice. Let's change all these to where we need them. All right, so they're all finished off. And then on this side, we might have another bit of information. So we'll have our speed. Then we're going to have altitude. And underneath that, we might have the level of ore that we've got inside. So we go ore level, just like so. Very good. And I don't know what else we're going to need for number 4. I might just leave that blank just for the moment. So speed can show a maximum of 100 or something like that. Altitude can just go 0 to 100. It'll be fine on number 2. And the ore level, I've got absolutely no idea what this will be, but we'll just put 1,000 on there, and we'll put that on number 3. And maybe what we could do, we could have another little dial, or maybe we can just have a regular toggle button, that'll be fine, and that will turn on the engines and everything. So this will be the start button, so we better label this as we go, actually. Start, awesome. Like this, that can go all the way over to here. That can turn the gyro on and the engine. Very good. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? That can also turn on the fans for the radiators and all of these pumps. Awesome. And for the alternator down there, we are going to need a constant number so we can have that clutch always engaged. So let's go all the way down into here where we have the rest of the controllers. Boop, chuck that right there. And we'll just go a good old 1. So that will come up and go to there. And what is that? Okay, no, we don't need to connect it up to there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly connect all of this up, and I might make the controllers for these dials that we put in, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty guys, everything is now connected up. I did have to add a throttle in here. I've just chucked it on the side there. I'm not happy with where it is, but for now, just for the testing sake, that's where it's going to be. I also haven't connected up this instrument panel just yet either, because we don't need any of that at the moment. We just need this one. So I've got that sorted. We just need to do a couple more things. We need to change the gearbox. So let's go, what am I doing? Ratio. Let's put that up to maybe, we'll start with 5.2 and see how we go from there. And we'll also have to change this around a little bit. Maximum of maybe, let's go about 26 RPS for the engine. That should be fine. So I think we're actually ready to give this thing a bit of a test now. I've also put the controllers in for the doors that are sitting back here, and I've put a battery in up there at the front, which is pretty good. Everything's also connected to a bit of power. But I was thinking, what we might do, instead of the doors opening a full 90 degrees, let's just change this from number 1. Let's go to 0.85. Might look a little bit better. Let's go with that. We'll update that one, and we're going to do the same with the one on this side. Confirm, and we're going to go 0.85. There we go. Very good. Rather than just looking dead straight all the time. All right, something like that. So that should be fine. So let's save this, spawn it in, and see what happens. Alrighty, let's go. We'll jump in. Let's open up the door. That works. Very good. We do have a few blocks we need to paint there, and possibly in there too, but we can sort that out. Very good. Let's shut the door. Nice. So we're in our little home here. Very good. Alrighty, so RPS, we have our fuel, we have our temperature and battery. I had to swap the fuel and the temp over because I took the number coming straight out of the engine rather than put a sensor on. So that comes out at number 3. So there it is there. Alright, so let's go start. Okie dokie. Very good. Alright, it's on. Very good. Let's throttle up a little bit. Or if we go to about 50%, that is spinning very quickly. Alright, let's try and come up. Oh, there we go. Very good. What's our RPS doing? We're at 12. Alright, that's alright. That's all good. Okay, we're in the air. We're flying. Let's try and turn right. Alright, very good. And let's go left. Perfect. Awesome. So let's try and go forwards. Alright, look at this. We're on the move. Very good. Awesome. Very good. Okay, let's come around. Let's try and roll left and roll right. Perfect. Alright. How good's this? Oh, okay. A bit of wobbles there. We'll get used to flying this eventually, but for now, let's just come in for a landing. Okay. This is working pretty well for so far, actually. I'm happy with it. Right. Alright, let's just make sure this door works too. Yes, it does. Very good. Alright, so everything seems to be working. We have 2,095 litres of fuel on board. We're doing about 12 RPS. We can probably put that up a lot more. Yep. Okay, we definitely don't need a lot more, though. We've got our temperature there, which is going up nice and slowly, and everything is looking pretty good. So we do need a monitor here for a little camera on the bottom as well. So let's quickly go and do that now, actually. It's probably a good idea. So let's just go with a camera. Should we put one on the bottom, or should we have one in front of us? Or maybe we'll just put the map on there. Let's just put a map on. I don't think we're going to really need a camera, because we're going to have lights. We can go in third person anyway, so it should be fine. So let's just go for map. All monitor map, please. Which one is it? This one here. Very good. We'll just chuck that in the back. Can I see what we're doing? Sort of. Boom. Very good. And we need a few bits and pieces, some GPS parts. We can't put that on top of there, unfortunately, so we have to put it down in there. Awesome. And we're going to need a compass sensor, one of these ones, and we'll chuck that right there. Perfect. All right, so let's connect these up. So this one, compass sensor goes up to here. And we have GPS Y. Whereabouts is it? GPS Y, and that is GPS X. Perfect. Beautiful. And we need a bit of composite. That's got to go over to the screen itself. We also have video. It needs to go back to there. And we are going to need a little bit of power for everything. So we'll come down to there and over on that one. And our screen already has power. We just need to be able to turn it on. So we'll go like that. So that should turn it on, and it should work. I don't see why they wouldn't. So we've still got a fair few things to add on to this. We could probably add a few more bits and pieces, I suppose. Let's go with some lights. We'll chuck a couple of spotlights on the front. We'll just go like this. Make them face the right way. Boom. Very good. That looks pretty good. We'll paint them the right color, and we might dim them down slightly. Additive, we'll go dark gray. That's all right. Nice. So let's go. Let's start labeling these as we go. So let's go spotlights. Just like that. So that is on number 1. So let's connect that up with those. Boom, boom. Good. We're also going to need some nav lights. So let's go back into white. We're going to need a couple of these. So I'm not sure where they should really be. Maybe on the sides here, I guess. We'll just go here and here. That's all right. It's a good a place as any. So we'll go like that. Let's paint those parts. There we go. Can I not paint that orange? Can I not even get orange color? Oh, there we go. Good. Paint that. And then on this side, it is red. And on this side, we need to go on disable that and go green. Very good. So we have our little nav lights there and there. We're probably going to want a spotlight under here as well so we can see what we're doing. So let's just go in white for the now. And we'll chuck that under here. Perfect. And we'll paint that. Can I grab this one? And let's go grey. Very good. So we have our spotlight under there, have spotlights at the front. Let's label these few bits and pieces. So number 2 can be nav lights, just like that. And number 3 can be duct light, I suppose. that's what it is. It's lighting up where the ducts are underneath. That should be all right. So we've got number 2 for the nav lights. Let's go boom and boom. And number 3 can be that little baby one underneath there. Perfect. So we probably will end up adding a few more bits and pieces onto this and more lights and whatnot on the outside. Oh, what we could probably put one up in here too. We'll just grab a regular one, I guess. Go in white and we'll just chuck it straight there. That should be a-okay. We'll just go doink, paint that the right color, and I might make it yellow in there for us. That should be a-okay. So let's label that one on number 4, I suppose. We go interior light. Just like that on number 4. This one up into there. Perfect. So let's give all of this a bit of power. So we go over to those 2, and then we do have one under there, and that can just branch out to those 2 and connect up to these. Very good. So next episode, I actually plan on having this thing finished, then the episode after we can use it, so that should be pretty good. But for now, the last thing I want to do is add some brakes. So maybe just the space bar can be brakes for all of these. Very good, I like it. We should probably label that as well. Let's go brakes, just like that. Awesome. So I'm going to say that is all we're going to do for today. Let's spawn it in. We might go for one more quick little fly, I think. We'll try and go real quick before it gets too dark. Let's open up that door, shut it, and turn this thing on. Look at that map on this screen. Goodness me. That's all right. All right, let's make sure everything works as well. So spotlights on the front there. Perfect. Have our nav lights on the sides. Good. A little light on the bottom. There we go. And our little interior light on number 4. Very nice. Okie dokie. So let's come up. There we are. What percent throttle are we on? 58. All right, that's fine. And let's go forwards. Very good. Look at this. It works. First try as well. That's something new. All right, let's just come back now. Oh, okay. We're getting a little bit of wobbles just there. We need to be careful of that. It might be because we're using too much throttle, I'd say. I don't actually know. Oh, you know what we do need is a charge port on the other side. We'll do that next video. That's okay. I just realized it's the same colors as our other helicopter down there, but anyway, I think that helicopter, let's go and have a quick look actually. Let's just land this thing. Oh, careful. Come down like this. Awesome. Put that in minus and we'll turn it off. Very good. I've put the brakes on as well, by the way. We do have some black stripes on this as well. Maybe we can add some black stripes on this one too to kind of make it match. That's probably a good idea. We'll definitely do that. Let's shut the door. But anyway, guys, for now, that is going to do us for today. Like I said, next episode, we're going to have this thing finished so then we can use it the episode after. So that should be pretty exciting. But for now, I'd like to say thank you all very much for watching. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode.